As we begin with breaking news, we now know what caused the death of beloved Friends actor Matthew Perry.
An autopsy reveals Perry died of acute effects of the drug ketamine.
It's been a few weeks since Matthew Perry died, but the wound is still fresh for fans. The actor passed away on October 28, 2023, and his death sure raised a lot of questions. Everyone wanted to know what happened to Chandler Bing and why he died so soon. Initially, fans thought that Matty might have taken his own life, but now news is circulating that the actor died from a ketamine overdose. Now this is shocking because he had been in and out of rehab over the years, and as far as fans knew, he was living a clean life. Just what's the truth? Did Matthew actually die from a drug overdose? Welcome back to Celebrity Fix, where we will talk about how Matthew Perry died because of a ketamine overdose. But before we give you guys the deets, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Matthew Perry's death was a shock for fans, and weeks later, it doesn't seem like anyone has made peace with the actor's passing. He was certainly taken too soon from us. While friends and family struggle with the grief of losing the beloved actor, there's a more pressing mystery. You see, no one exactly knows how Matthew died. What's more, the circumstances surrounding his death were super shady as well. Matthew was found dead in his swimming tub. That fateful day, Matthew was outside playing pickleball for several hours. When he returned home, he sent his assistant to run some errands for him. Upon reaching back, the assistant found Matthew unconscious in his bathtub. They immediately called 911, but unfortunately, by the time the paramedics arrived, it was too late. An investigation was carried out to determine the cause of the actor's sudden death, and it looks like fans have some answers now. Word on the street is that Matty's death may have been caused by an overdose of ketamine. Sources revealed that the acute side effects of a ketamine overdose made the actor unconscious and caused him to slip into the tub and drown. For those of you who don't know what ketamine is, it is a dissociative anesthetic that has some hallucinogenic effects. The autopsy report for Matthew Perry also revealed that there were trace amounts of ketamine in the stomach contents. It was also revealed that the actor had been receiving ketamine infusion therapy for depression and anxiety. This does make sense since the actor has talked about his battle with depression and anxiety all his life.
And I guess the weirdest thing I did was on Sundays, I would go to open houses and go to the bathrooms in the open house and see what pills they had in there and steal them.
He was pretty vocal about his drug addiction and his struggle to overcome these challenges. In an interview with the New York Times, Matty revealed that he had spent over $9 million to overcome his addiction. All that money went to 15 rehab stays and 14 surgeries. He spilled some more in an interview with People.
If the police came over to my house and said, if you drink tonight, we're going to take you to jail, I'd start packing for jail because I didn't know how to, I couldn't stop.
Even the actor's colleague Jennifer Aniston, who played Rachel Green on Friends, talked about Matthew's addiction in an interview. She talked about how at the time, no one in the cast was aware of Matthew's addiction. Interestingly enough, Jennifer broke down while talking about him.
Matthew, no. That he's all right. We didn't know. We weren't equipped.
However, not everything from the autopsy report makes sense. According to the medical examiner's report, Mr. Matthew's last treatment was about 1.5 weeks before he died, so there was no way that the ketamine in Matty's system came from that. This is because the drug's half-life is almost 3 to 4 hours.
It's very dangerous when you use it in the setting where, he was in a body of water, when you're in a hot tub or if you're in a pool or something like that, because you become so sedated.
So if it wasn't the ketamine from the infusion, then where did it come from? What actually caused the actor's death? Well, word on the street is that Matthew's death was a pre-planned murder. Fans connected the dots when they came across Matthew's social media. He posted a pic of the moon days before his death and wrote, "Do you understand what I am trying to you? I am Mattman." Mattman was a name that he was using quite frequently on social media just before his death. He used the word in most of his images and captions. What's more, Matthew wrote a memoir, Friends, Lover, and the Terrible Thing, which came out in November 2022, and fans are even saying that this is connected to the actor's death too. Matthew wrote in his book, As the light of the day deepened and the ocean changed from silver to the palest aqua, the wave of gratitude grew until within the wave, I saw faces and events and little bits of flotsam that been moments in my eventful life. The fact that Matthew was found dead in a tub and that there were multiple references made to water in the book is no coincidence. In another post, Maddie posted a picture of pickleball a week before he died. And guess what he did on the day of his death? According to another theory, the actor died from cardiac arrest. Some fans think that it's believable because Maddie's adulthood was all about alcohol and drugs, which ultimately led to many chronic health issues.
I didn't watch the show and haven't watched the show because I could go drinking, opiates, drinking, cocaine. Like I could tell season by season by how I looked.
As for drugs, Maddie became addicted to opioids after he suffered a jet ski accident in 1997. He was prescribed Vicodin for his injury, and before he knew it, Maddie was taking them regularly. For the first 8 months, Maddie felt like he was in Disneyland, but then the bad effects started rolling in. However, by that time, it was already too late for Maddie to turn back. Soon after that, alcohol entered Maddie's life. He said that from the start, the stuff made him feel great, and soon he wanted more of it.
I had no idea what was going on. A doctor gave me a pill in a package and said, take this when you're done shooting. And I did, and then I felt this incredible euphoria.
That said, there are many theories about how the actor died. However, no concrete conclusion has been drawn yet. That said, that hasn't stopped friends and family from expressing their grief on social media. Maggie Wheeler, who played the actor's girlfriend in the show, took to Instagram to talk about the actor's demise. She wrote, "What a loss. This world will miss you, Matthew Perry. The joy you brought to so many in your too short lifetime will live on. I feel so very blessed by every creative moment we shared." Safe to say, Matty was a big part of our lives. He made his mark in the industry with Chandler, and he deserves to be remembered for it for years. However, Matty shouldn't just be remembered for the smiles he spread. His struggle with drug addiction was an inspiration to many, and to truly honor Matthew, it's our duty to remember him for all that he stood for. And that's it for today. What do you think of the situation? Did Perry actually die from a ketamine overdose? Let us know in the comment section below, and make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos. We will see you next time with more updates from the celebrity world.